Fife Flyers TV, sponsored by the Bay Hotel, Fife's premier wedding venue.
So we're joined by Head Coach of the Fife Flyers, Todd Dutiaume, after I think it's fair to say a difficult night, Todd.
Yeah, well, certainly the way it ended up. I think the frustrating thing for me is that that game's going to be remembered and summed up by a couple of bad individual choices that are not really who we've been. But I think that we handed away a game tonight that we were firmly in control of. Certainly, if anybody was watching the first period, that's the Flyers team that they come and cheer on and celebrate. And they're probably guilty of thinking that playing for a period is enough, and it certainly isn't the case.
Obviously defeated last night in Dundee. As far as bounce backs go, like you say, first period, it was all going swimmingly well for Flyers.
Yeah, I mean, it's at the expense of sounding like a broken record. It comes down to personal choices. It's 100% not part of our game plan. Is not skating and not playing the right way. It's what's made us successful up until this last kind of terrible run of games here is that, for the most part, we do skate and we do work hard. But bad habits have clearly crept in, and it's hard to eradicate out of a game. But the guys certainly over the last 2 days had to listen to some home truths. It doesn't get fixed overnight, but we'll get there, and we'll make sure that we right this.
Obviously, I'm guessing the guys in the dressing room will be fairly gutted by how that night turned out as well.
Well, I think so. That performance error will probably be blamed on an entire group performance. I don't. That's not the case. We had some guys that played their hearts out tonight and logged an incredible amount of minutes. We had individuals certainly committed to the cause, but once again, it gets into the case where we have some selfish plays and non-committal plays, and it really costs you. This league's too good from top to bottom.
It certainly is, and the tough games just keep on coming. I guess Saturday we welcome the Cardiff Devils, who look like they're going on a bit of a run again, and again another tough match.
Yeah, they're all tough. We certainly give ourselves a chance when we play the right way and remain committed to it. But we become a very sub-average team when we don't. So it's a position I haven't found myself in that often. I've had teams that maybe haven't been up to par, and we've tried to squeeze every last ounce out of. But it's an old cliche, but it's one that rings true over the years in hockey. Hard work beats any amount of talent most nights of the week, and I just think we're seeing that a little bit right now.
Obviously missing Chase Shaver at the moment. We're missing Paul Crowder tonight as well. Given his points production, do you think that was a factor in tonight, missing him out of the lineup?
Yeah, well, two very influential players for us, but I could go out there and I could use that excuse from you and happily run with it. But the fact of the matter is without those two players tonight, we showed that what we're capable of in the first 20 minutes of that hockey game. And certainly even in that second half of that third period, we looked committed, we were turning things away, and then just at the 5-minute mark just decided to really shut off.
Well, Todd, I guess a hard week of training before the Cardiff game coming up on Saturday?
Yeah, and I think that, as head coach, I certainly hope I've never come across as I've passed the buck on to anybody else. It's certainly my responsibility, and I take it very seriously. It will be a week of hard work. I don't know if that's going to be enough. Probably got some difficult choices to make over the upcoming weeks.
Well, Todd, thank you very much for joining us, and we'll catch up with you next weekend.
Thank you very much.